Hi, babies. It's the Hood Dolly Llama. I'm back. Did you miss me? I hope so. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Also, follow depending on where you're coming from. Please keep in mind that my messages are sporadic because they are downloads. Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not, worry about nothing, pray about everything. Jumping right in. It's been a minute. How are you? Says Spirit. Spirit says, I may have been MIA, but I've been very busy. There have been a lot of transactions and transitions in the past few days. Maybe you've been feeling them. If you have not been feeling them, it may be time for you to up your vibrations, right? That's just frequency, tuning in. For those of you that grew up in a time before, press button technology and you had to scroll the radio to find a station, you know what it feels like to tune in to a station. The term tune in was created because you had to fine tune your radio to get a frequency where you could clearly hear, or where the radio would fully transmit that radio frequency for you to hear, right? You're not hearing anything because you're not high enough. I don't mean that kind of high. I mean high. I mean high. You got to raise your frequency so you can feel it. For a lot of you, I know like the winter depression thing is a very real thing. But as we're transitioning, that's another thing. The seasons are changing, right? So as we're transitioning from that winter experience to that spring experience and that new beginning energy, I think that it is very important for everyone to take account right now. Do a ledger of yourself, overlook yourself, see what areas you want to release for the new season, because it is time to start releasing and letting go of the old and walking into and inviting into your life the new. For many of you, you have a desperate call to cleanse, whether this is a baptized type of thing where you're going to be baptized, or maybe you do like spiritual baths and you haven't done one in a while. Maybe you go to like a shaman or a Reiki healer or something like that, but you haven't been stopping by as often. Maybe you do go to church and that's where you replenish, but you've been missing church. Maybe you're Muslim and you've missed mosque or whatever. What Spirit is saying is that it's okay, just get back into it, right? And I know what that feels like. As a reader, we have to take breaks, which is why I said, I'm happy to be back, right? Because we do have to take breaks. It is essential. And sometimes your schedule or your routine can get so, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do that, till it's almost like you're losing sight of the spiritual aspect of living and you're solely concentrated on the physical aspect of living, right? And I'm not saying, delay your responsibilities, but I'm saying understand that there's a balance. You're not just a human, right? You're not just a flesh ball walking around, right? You are a spirit in a human experience. So you have to honor source and you have to honor self and you have to honor spirit by taking time away. And I think that, as we go into this Libra moon, or as we're in this Libra moon, Libra being the sign of balance, now is the time for you to be balancing. Now is the time for you to accept and embrace the masculine and the feminine in you. Accept the light and the darkness within you. Stop running away from the parts of you that the world would reject or call um, abnormal or awkward. So, for instance, some of you are artists, but you draw like abstract art, right? So, it's not an art that a simple minded or a low vibrational person would understand. Fine, don't put your art out around people who are not on your frequency. Fine tune your frequency, get to the highest version of yourself that you can possibly get into right now. Do what needs to be done, create those shifts, do those releases, do those cleanses, do whatever needs to be done in order to set yourself up for new energy, because new energy is coming in, and if you're not ready for it, it's going to pass you by. Okay, so you kind of want to make sure that, and we're also um, going into like some more portals, with it being the beginning of the year. There are a significant amount of portals that we have to get through each year. And so as we approach new portals, I want you to be aware that you're going to be shifting a lot. Like a lot. Like literally to the point where you're like, if I shift again, I'm going to lose it. But you're not going to lose it. You're going to be completely fine. You just need to understand that whenever we are elevating or expanding in any way, shape, or form, it can affect our physical reality. It can cause headaches. It can cause nausea. It can cause anxiety. It can cause, loss of appetite or an increase of appetite. These things can happen whenever you're shifting. So don't be afraid of what you're experiencing. Like I said in a previous video, you could be very sleepy, like very tired, but it's not because you're, maybe you are getting 8 hours of sleep, but on a spiritual level, the downloads and the new assessment 616 on the clock, the downloads, which simply just means getting your health together. Don't get scared. Um, the downloads and the different frequencies that you're about to be stepping into will require more rest, because the body cannot understand the spiritual experience. Okay, and so the body's like, oh no, yep, I feel exhausted, but it's because your soul is doing so much work on a soul level, which is a good thing. And so if you are doing the work, keep up the good work. You are guided, you are assisted. Your ancestors, your spirit team, however you believe, they're going to be there to assist you throughout these transitions that are coming in. Just be prepared for them, because they are on the way. And when they show up, I don't want nobody to say, no readers out there even told us that these eclipsing things were going to start happening. In the physical world, a lot of justice is about to be brought. For those individuals who've been out there doing things they know they shouldn't be doing, they're being met with justice. And those individuals who have been doing what they're supposed to be doing are getting the proper justice that they need as well. So when I say justice, I mean justice is being served. Judgment on the evil, justice for the innocent, right? And as this is happening, you're gonna see a big shift. The Bible calls it separating the wheat from the chaff, but you're going to see a huge shift where the world will almost split in two. And it's going to be all the people who are being honored for doing righteous things, and then all the people who are being punished for doing evil things. And the world is going to see it. It is not going to be like this happened in my family, this happened in the family's house down the street. No, it's going to be global, and it is going to be something that multiple people around the globe can tune into and see. Get your frequency high so that you can be aware of things. Dare I say, if the trumpet blew and your frequency wasn't high enough, you wouldn't even know it's the rapture, because you're not tuned in. So get yourselves together. Get your house in order, is what some of the elders say. This is the house, by the way. It's not anything outside of you, not even the people around you. It's you, your house. Get your house in order, because there is something big that's on the way, and you want to be prepared when it happens, and you want to be on the right side of history, because history is being made with all this stuff coming out in the news about folks. Let me tell you, honey, you want to be on the right side of history. And if you're a part of my tribe, I think you are on the right side of history, and I'm very proud of you. I just want to say to all of you, I missed you, and I'm so happy to be back. I can't wait to get back in the flow of putting these videos out, for you guys, because I truly do want to be a light that helps you guys guide and navigate the new world, because that's where we're going. So with that being said, I love you. Spirit loves you. And with that, I am the Hood Dalai Lama, and I'm out.